Happy Tuesday. Welcome to Daily Glitter, or the energy update for Tuesday. So today is Mars, and which is Aries energy, which is funny because I got the fuck up, cleaned up, packed up some shit, you know what I mean? And I was sitting there and I was like, damn, I really wonder what is, in my podcast, I was saying like we're finally entering what the real unknown is. And it's funny because today, I was talking to my homegirl and I was like, yeah, I just want to do X, Y, and Z, but at the same time, it's like whatever God want me to do, like I'm down. Like at this point, it's just like I'm down with whatever. Because I had said, I was like, you know what? I know I'm coming out, I always say TT eternity leave. And I was like, but I think I might need an extra like week or whatever to get some things squared away. And something was like, no, you don't. Like, you're perfectly fine. You can go ahead and, like get back to what you were doing now. And I was like, dang, are you sure? Like, I got to make sure this is taken care of and this is taken care of. And something just kept saying, no, the time is now. And so the energy that I got was like, it's time, like it's now. It's like, oh shit, this is all happening now. See, temperance, which would be divine timing, but the time is now. And it's funny because I've never noticed the damn sun in the back. Seven of Pentacles, which would be patience, but I'm telling you, it was another thing that came up was the fact of like, I was thinking about a lot of things of where I've been probably mischievous, but it was funny because I asked God, I'm like, dang, am I wrong? He was like, there are different ways that you could have handled certain things, but at the same time, like you realize that shit unfolded exactly how it was supposed to. Things are unfolded exactly like from before now, they've unfolded exactly how they want to. So it's like the regret energy and the second guessing energy is kind of unnecessary. See, it's kind of necessary. Everything has unfolded. This King of Pentacles energy, everything has unfolded exactly how it needed to. And I kept telling you that's that Uranus and Taurus energy. Nine of Cups. And the King of Cups. Everything, I just heard everything's going according to plan. Especially with this masculine energy. And this is that regret and that second guessing I was talking about, because see, the regret would come from an emotional point of view. You know what I'm saying? Of like, oh, I don't know, and I don't know how they feel about that, and I don't know about this, I don't know about that, I don't know how I feel about that. And then this is the second guessing energy that I feel is going on today, but I just feel like it all unfolded exactly how it was supposed to. My nose is itching. The Lovers. Gemini energy. Something about tomorrow, or like something about a hump day, like because Wednesdays are Mercury days. Something about a Wednesday is very significant. I don't know. I mean, it could be this Wednesday, next Wednesday. I don't fucking know. But something about a Wednesday, because it's that Mercury energy. This gives me Mercury energy. When does Mercury go into when does that transit happen in Mercury? Hold on. I say bitch being over. Hold up. Shit dead. The Lover's energy is balanced, but I don't feel like that. I mean, it sometimes can be balanced, but that's more Libra. But I feel Mercury. Something Mercury's doing. And y'all remember I told y'all that Mars was talking to Mercury, and today is Mars. And Mercury, it's funny how Mars is on a Tuesday and Mercury's on a Wednesday, literally the day after each other. And I told y'all Mercury was talking to Mars. Hold on. While I do that, I want to get a couple more cards. Six of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. Ten of Wands. That's it. And that's look. All that reflecting over the past, right? There, you know, it just seems like I don't want to say memory wash, but something tells me like, I don't know, I just feel like there's a lot of past thinking right now, and I just feel like all that shit's about to be washed away. It's going to be like a reset on the mind or something like that. I don't know. I feel like that. Let me see. Especially because today's the 20th, and not next week, but the week after that on the 2nd, and I accidentally said the 3rd, excuse me, it's the 2nd. The 2nd, Mercury goes direct. But something about Mercury is very significant right now. So let me just figure out why. Oh. That makes sense. Because on Thursday, Mercury re-enters Virgo. It says, back again in Virgo, Mercury's comforted in its ruling sign, but can cause plenty of anxiety for us as we are disordered and hyper-focused on flaws and need for perfection. That's what I mean. Overthinking and second-guessing. And that's this Friday. Something about Wednesday. What is going on Wednesday? While on the 29th, which is the day after next Wednesday, Venus enters Libra. And Sirius, whatever that asteroid is that has to do with nurturing, it enters Virgo. Mercury energy like a motherfucker. Mars is in Gemini. Wait, when did Mars go into Gemini? Whoa. Has Mars been in Gemini? Yes, it has. I'm tripping. It's been in Gemini. But Mars in Gemini is doing something with Saturn. And I told Libra placements to look up their Saturn placements. I told them to look up Pluto, Saturn. And Mercury's doing something with Pluto too. I don't know, something about Wednesdays are very important. And if it's not Wednesdays, it's that Mercury energy, because that six of Cups to the Knight of Pentacles, this is what I'm telling you. This is that energy of overthinking of perfection, but I'm telling you, it's done. 10 of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Whatever, I'm telling you, all that past thinking, and the Knight of Pentacles, I told you, is the slowest night, but it's stable. Something about stability is very important right now. Something about stability is very important right now. And this is that Mercury energy, Queen of Swords, 7 of Cups. That's cutting. I told you, I'm not going to say it's going to be like washed away and shit like that. Like, I don't feel like you can never forget the past. But like something about your thoughts and your mind is about to be like cleared. Because everything unfolded exactly how it needed to. Cleared. Death. I don't know what this is about, and I can feel it. I just feel like cleared. Because I did ass think about all the things. I had a lot of like epiphanies or whatever about different things that I had been mischievous about. And I'm not a perfect bitch. I know that for a fact. But one thing about me, two things for sure. I don't really care too much to like go back and forth. Like if you want to talk about something, you need to come to me. But if not, then therefore it's just like we don't really got nothing to talk about. Because I just feel like a lot of, even if I told y'all this season, I didn't, y'all don't know that, but never mind. See, take time to breathe out, and it fell on here. A lot of things you felt you were being mischievous about, you felt that you did wrong, and in reality, you reacted in the way that God knew you was going to react. It's like no bad blood, hands being washed clean. Like, you ain't really do nothing you didn't do nothing wrong. See, a personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon and Cancer, you really did do nothing that wrong. It happened the way it needed to happen. Your commitment is being tested. It happened the way it needed to happen. Especially disagreements. Especially something about disagreements. Something about, like, disagreements, misunderstandings, and stuff like that. Like, you know, I told y'all, those shits come from a contradiction. There's a lot of contradicting energy from an opposing person. Like, bless me. Thank you. Thank you for confirmation, too. That's like clearing of the intuition. Like, there's, like, clean conscience. Have faith in your dreams. There's a thing of clean consciousness right now. Like, your conscience is going to be very clear. Mercury, Mars, and Mars being in Gemini, that's why. That's what's causing this. A lot of people are having those moments of, like, realizations of kind of like, you ever had a situation where you be like, damn, what really did happen in that situation? I've been having one of those, and that's that part of that. I've been feeling like, you know, oh, you probably was being mischievous, but then I just heard, like, no, that shit happened exactly how it was supposed to happen. Work through your fears, and nothing will come out of this situation. And don't let your past hold you back. I'm trying to tell y'all. And on the 27th, Mercury in Virgo trines Pluto in Capricorn. It says the day to hit the books and do plenty of research on serious topics until we get the answer to our problems. If not, it's not the answer even if it's not the answer we were hoping for. That's why I said the realization of that, like, you know, either it was you or it wasn't you. I think a lot of people are having that type of thing. And I even thought about it, like, maybe, you know, maybe I could have handled that situation better. But at the same time, like, I have no ill intent towards people. That's really not my energy. You know what I'm saying? And Virgo season was all about like truth. So therefore, it was just like, you needed to just be honest with yourself. And we're going into Libra season, and that's the scales that are being balanced. So I just feel like today's energy is to realize, like, that shit happened. You can't go back to yesterday. Honestly, if I feel like, and this gonna probably sound, I mean, I'm just gonna keep it real. Honestly, if it really was that important, it already been discussed by now. Honestly. Like, honestly, like, you know what I'm saying? You kind of got to look at things from a really higher perspective. And that higher perspective thing is really coming out because it's just like, if the parties didn't discuss what really happened of what somebody felt, then it clearly wasn't that big of a deal. Mercury energy is so strong right now of people learning how to articulate what they need to say. Virgo season was about the throat. Your heart speaks with your throat speaks with what the heart is full of. So if your heart is full of pain, that means you would discuss that pain with whoever hurt you, right? And if not, then it clearly you're not seeing the situation in whole. You're only seeing it from a one-sided thing. And I do feel like that's the energy right now. The time is now. Like, either you gonna get that shit off your chest or not. Like, you got bad blood with somebody, either you gonna get that shit off your chest to do that shit. But if you're not, if you want me to be honest with you, if you're not, by the time we get to Libra season, I told y'all, it's nothing to discuss. We have nothing to talk about. Like, you went months and months and months harboring all this resentment and energy for what? This is that six. This is this. This is this. Six of Cups is a pass. Knight of Pentacles, I told you this is the slowest night, but it's stable. So you went all those months and weeks and days with energy harboring on your heart, and you don't say nothing. Look how heavy all these burdens are. They're literally giving you the opportunity to have a new beginning if you want it. You know, last night I woke up and I could just hear God saying, like, y'all need to really focus on your partnerships, because see, we're getting strict in this new energy because there is no more leeway. Like, there is no more trial and error. Like, y'all need to work that shit out amongst yourselves in these partnerships. Like, y'all steady want to hold all these energies and these emotions up and bottled up in y'all, but y'all don't even discuss it. So clearly it must not be that important to you. Y'all want us to work it out. Y'all want us to show you signs and synchronicities all fucking day. We showed you that this person is your friend. We showed you this person ain't your friend. We showed you this person's supposed to be in your life. We showed you that person not supposed to be in your life. We showed you the business you supposed to be in the other business. And you steady need a motherfucking sign. So therefore, it's clearly not that important to you. It's clearly not that important to you for you to basically... I told y'all, y'all don't. I'm over here talking because I've recorded so much shit and I haven't posted it yet. But y'all gonna see in that Libra reading of what I'm talking about. Like, Virgo season was all about the throat. Use your fucking words. A lot of that shit that y'all could, a lot of the issues that a lot of y'all have can be solved through a conversation. But a lot of y'all, like, if you want me to be honest, you pussy. 3 of Wands, you gotta call your power back. You pussy. You pussy to actually have a conversation with somebody. See? Queen of Pentacles. Solid. Call your power back. This is earth energy. Grounding. You're pussy. You don't know how to have a conversation with somebody about something that you may feel some type of way. Like, you know why? It's because of the fact that you don't feel your emotions are valid. So if you don't feel like your emotions are valid, I'm just going to tell you right now that clearly means you didn't think this situation was that important. If somebody hurt your feelings, why can't you just tell them? This is getting y'all out of that comfort zone of just shrugging shit off and, oh, it's okay. Because kids don't do that. Kids tell you, he hurt my feelings. He made me upset. And that's the energy that we're going into, the world. So therefore, it's just like, come on, 7 of Wands. Either you're going to call back your power, be grounded in this feminine energy, open, or you're going to be on guard. But I'm telling you right now, you being on guard is blocking blessings. Look, it's blocking blessings. 8 of Pentacles is blocking the work that you've already done on yourself. The Magician. 7 of Cups. So being on guard is working towards confusion and mental conflict. When in reality, you could be calling your power back and planting seeds of stable energy, grounding your energy, being earthly. That feminine energy needs to ground the emotions of what you feel. Right now, you're all up in fucking flames. You're losing it. You're losing it. You're losing it. So look, either you're going to make the decision and you're going to speak your truth, or you're going to shut the fuck up because that shit clearly wasn't that important. And that's just real. This is making you guys prioritize what's actually important to you. Y'all realize of all the things that you're holding on to that aren't important. So therefore, what do you deem? And it's funny that the Cancer card had came out. Your personal issues reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer, home is where the heart is. The resolution was reached because you decided to speak on it. That's why I keep saying Mercury energy. And even the people that are trying to make amends and shit like that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, if you honestly feel like Mercury retrograde is a time for past people to come back, but it's also a time for past feelings and emotions to come back of if you've changed or not. I had the epiphany of that, like, you know what? I've gone through a couple Mercury retrogrades and nobody really have come back. So this time, this Mercury retrograde, I realized it wasn't about people, it was about myself. Because they don't let people come back. Like, they don't let people come back. Because I've already walked away from everything that doesn't serve me. They don't let people come back. They don't let people come back. Because I've learned that lesson. I've cut the cord. Like, I don't want to fucking talk to you. The fuck? And I just feel like a lot of you guys, you might have past people, but majority of you guys, I feel like it was emotions. It was emotions. Worry. And this is what's causing a lot of the effects right now. I'm learning that worrying doesn't change the outcome. So you worrying about the situation still hasn't fixed it or removed it. Peace. And yesterday in the reading that I got, that came up. The word peace came up. You aren't at peace. You worried about a situation that another motherfucker is sleeping peacefully about. So if you feel like it's something important to you, then you need to stand on that shit and talk about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think so many people just be like, oh, they wouldn't care if I addressed it. It's just like, you would know what the fuck somebody would care about if you actually talk. But since you don't feel like your emotions are valid, that's why don't nobody else feel like your emotions are valid. I stood on what I had to say. I had to tell somebody, like, no, I don't fuck with how you move. I don't fuck with how you act. I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit. The fuck? You do this, you do that. I don't fuck with that. Adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Exactly. I ain't pussy. I said what I needed to say. Because I just feel like balance. Like I said, I bring into a perfect state of harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Exactly. Because I told y'all, if a lot of y'all just talked about the situation that bothered you, you'd realize that you were in your head that whole time with that Queen of Swords and that Seven of Cups. You could have cut through all that mental conflict and confusion. And that's what y'all are not. Y'all are really wanting the universe to hold your hand, and they're like, we're not holding your hand through this. You want these partnerships, you want these friendships, you want these businesses, you want this shit, you want these type of energy. I mean, you want these type of things, but you don't even know how to talk about it. You don't even know how to work at it. You're lazy. Like, a lot of y'all are in relationships, and there's a lot of problems that y'all can fix with a conversation. A lot of y'all are about to be in relationships, and that's what you're gonna have to learn. That's how I told you, you guys are like-minded people, not the same. So therefore, you're going to have to discuss the things that bother you. Either the person is going to fix it and change it, or they're not. It's very simple. And I think I said that too. It's either one way you're going to go. So, stand 10 toes about that shit. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Who said that? That's what they said. I did. Oh, shit. All right, let's close out with an angel message. I did. Look, 2 of Wands and the ego. Are you going to put your ego to the side or not? And it even says illusion, dependency, materialism. When that Libra reading come out, y'all going to see. And 2 of Wands, planning, partnering, progress. I was sitting outside and I seen one yellow butterfly, but I kept seeing feathers, white feathers. They kept falling on me. But the partnering is the key word in this. Is 2 people. It takes 2 to tango. And I'm telling you, I woke up this morning and look, the sun. I woke up this morning and I kept telling, I kept hearing, y'all gotta work that out. I know, and it's funny because I was asking God, I was pulling cards for myself, and I was like, what's the blockages? The King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles came out. They said there aren't any. There aren't any. There's a full, balanced, grounded energy. There aren't any blockages. So therefore, this is you. You're going to have to step your cookies up and fucking be an adult. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to be vulnerable. Vulnerability is the key to success right now. Hold on, y'all. All right, so boom. It says 2 of Wands. So far, so good. Do y'all remember that live when I was telling y'all my shirt? It was like so far, so good. And I told y'all that the apple of it was far off. Come on now. So far, so good. You may have some decisions to make, but you also have some time to arrive at them. Don't be concerned if you're noticing a little slowdown in the speed in which your plans are manifesting. Take this opportunity to work on your long-term vision. You've accomplished a lot, but there is still a lot to do. Consider carefully if this might be the right time to take a new partner for an endeavor. It's all right to be independent. However, it can also be of a great benefit to have someone helping you along your path. Listening to the ideas of others will greatly expand your worldview. Because we're going in Libra season, and Libra is planet of Venus, and it's the house of partnerships. That's why this keeps coming up. You're going to have to put your pride to the side. And that's why that masculine energy has gone through a rebirth. So therefore, if your masculine energy has gone through a rebirth, that means you're confident. And the reason why is because of the fact that you've been doing so much feminine energy cleansing. Because even in Leo season, even though that was fire energy, it was learning how to create a safe space for your feminine energy amongst God. They've been holding our hands since Pisces season. So therefore now it's like the ego, the birds come out the cage, and now you sitting in the cage like, but wait, I don't want to go out there. And they're like, come on, get out. It said it's time for you to plan your next steps. Assume that whatever actions you take will be successful, and allow yourself to dream. If you're ready for a partner, let us help you find one. Two of Wands, action. That's air. I mean, that's fire energy right there. 15 ego. All right, ego card says, boy, when y'all hear that Libra, y'all gonna be like, bitch, I know. Sometimes we can feel as though we are trapped, and we may perceive ourselves as being locked into a life that we don't want or like. What we often don't realize is that we hold the key to this lock, and we could free ourselves by making different choices. Making different choices. We can release our hearts from our prison of unhappiness by accepting responsibility for where we are here and now, and by doing so, we can then take the step into our own power. Choose freedom. Ask your angels to remove any negative thought from your mind and help you focus on the amazing possibilities. Step past your fears. We got that earlier, and we got worry. Step past your fears and out into the light where you can grow, evolve, and fly. Don't allow anyone or anything, including your own self-doubts, keep you from being the person you wish to be. The angel message says your entrapment is an illusion. You're a child of God with free will. If you're tired of your situation, choose to leave it, and we will help you make that happen. Additional meanings of this card says getting free of dependency or self-imposed limitations, ending an unhealthy relationship, forgiving yourself, and materialism. All right. All right. I love you guys. Yeah.